must get pitched 50 or 60 times a week with cryptocurrency opportunities. People are telling me you must invest in this, you're going to make a fortune, cryptocurrency is where it's at. And I have dipped my toe in the water with cryptocurrency, tentatively. But here's the problem, I'm very nervous of it. And I think partly that's to do with the way I've always done business. So my other business streams have always been, or in the way I conduct my other business streams, I've always had a very tight control over what I do. I've always been in control of the process and largely in control of the outcome. The problem with cryptocurrency is you don't really have that much control. Now, you could argue that if you go with a good investor, you're more guaranteed, but there are no real guarantees. Cryptocurrency is volatile, it's uncertain, and there is a risk. Yes, there is a lot of money that can be made, but there's also the potential to lose money as well. And I had a friend years ago who was into the horses, and he boxed out of the same boxing stable as me and another young boxer, and he was big into the horses, and he used to make quite a lot of money on the horses. And he'd grown up around racing. His dad had been big into racing, so he'd grown up around the whole racing scene, and he understood the form, he understood the science of racing. He could tell you how hard or soft the tracks were, the whole history of the horses. So he understood as much as you can. He understood the whole, the facts and figures around it, and broadly he made money. He would lose occasionally because, there is some unpredictability, but in the main he made money. He made more money than he lost. And I suppose, it's an example of how having enough knowledge can actually help minimize the risk of what you're investing in. Maybe the same could be argued with cryptocurrency, but the problem is that nobody really understands the future of it at this time. It was only a week ago that I was still getting pitched with US high tech opportunities. People were telling me US high tech was the best thing since sliced bread, and look at the way that's going. And US high tech's not an investment issue. As far as I can see, it appears to be a legislative problem. And who's to say that other cryptocurrencies won't have similar legislative issues in other countries around the world? We don't know. Bitcoin has always had market share, but in recent months we've seen the rise of other cryptocurrencies, Litecoin, Ethereum. So is Bitcoin going to lose market share? Is that going to affect the price and people's investment values? Nobody really knows, and that's the whole thing. And I think what I would encourage people to do, you will see people going on and on and on about cryptocurrency. You will see people posting how the value of Bitcoin's going up and up and up. But you've got to take that with a pinch of salt. You've got to be cautious, because there's no way that trend can continue indefinitely. So all I would say to people who are caught up, I guess, in that whole frenzy of cryptocurrency is just take a step back, be a little bit cautious, consider the risk, do your due diligence.